Do not listen to this recording whilst driving or whilst operating machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and bring your full awareness to your own complete comfort. Hello, this is Michael Seeley welcoming you to this hypnosis experience. And I would invite you now to take an amazing adventure into your own deeper mind. Now, the purpose of this hypnosis experience is to help you to find your life's direction, to assist you in finding your new pathway, or reclaiming or rediscovering your old pathway, all of these paths which lead to your most authentic and your most true self. So I'd like you at first to just relax and make yourself comfortable wherever you are sitting or lying down. And you can move yourself about and shift about gradually and gently, giving yourself this time now to just unwind and to let go of your day or your evening stresses or worries or concerns. But I'd like you to still hold on to some of that pleasant excitement. And I'd like you to just hold on to some of that magnificent anticipation, because all of this inner enthusiasm, all of your positive excitement are very powerful clues pointing you in the direction of your deepest answers. And now, just as soon as you have physically relaxed, now give yourself all permissions to mentally relax. And in just a few seconds I will begin counting down from 10 to 1. And as I do, I'd like you to begin with your eyes open and just let your own eyes become heavier and drippier and drowsier as I count down in these numbers. And just remember that even as I reach the count of 1, your conscious mind and your unconscious mind will both still be active, and yet you may find that your conscious awareness may begin to relax and drift and dream, and yet both parts of you will easily still continue to be listening to the sound of my voice as you begin to drift now into a deeply pleasant state of comfortable hypnosis. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your eyes close down now, just closing down gently and completely. And now this is such a seemingly huge question. What is my life's purpose? What is the meaning of your life? To our conscious minds, this question can be such an overload, such a cause for us to spend countless hours and days and even years and decades thinking and thinking, what is my purpose? What is my meaning in this world? And if we think about this and stop and listen for a while, and begin to look about and search for these answers or even this conscious advice in the world, there are many people, well-meaning and well-intentioned people, well-intentioned advisors and counselors and life coaches, who may offer us bits and pieces and parts of this seemingly enormous puzzle. But because you are listening to my voice right now, and I believe you have come to this recording with a purpose, I'd like to suggest to you that there is a different way. There is another way to not just think, not just approach this question, but to really experience your own life's purpose. Experience this purpose in real time, because such is the incredible power of your unconscious mind that we can both together find out these answers in these coming moments. Now, imagine a place where you can rest and relax. A place of safety, where you feel completely energized and in good health. Somewhere either real or imagined that you see yourself recharging, feel yourself rejuvenating as energy returns to your body and to your mind. A place where a sense of abundance fills into your heart and your soul, where all good things come to you easily and effortlessly, because this place, whether it is real or imaginary, from your memory or from your fantasies, or your envisioned future, imagine and let this place be your special place, where your inner spirit rests now in harmony. So much so that you may even become a little more aware of your skin, perhaps even beginning to tingle pleasantly, as your arms and your legs and the rest of your body may fill with a sense of warmth or gentle vibrations which can travel down throughout your entire form. From the very top of your head all the way down to the very ends of your fingers and your toes. As every sensation only takes you deeper and calmer into your developing trance. And now, because here you are relaxing so completely and so comfortably, allow yourself to safely release and let go of all previous limitations. All of those constricting ideas or older beliefs, or those distant thoughts that you may have once have had or carried or created back there. Or perhaps your conscious mind imprinted or borrowed from somewhere or someone. All of those inner judgments or self-criticisms that you know may have held you back from your life's purpose in some way. You know now that it is finally safe to let those outdated ideas just loosen and relax. And if you truly do wish it, you know that you have the power and control to now allow all of those old thoughts to just permanently dissolve. And you can see each of those unhelpful thoughts even floating outside of yourself and away beyond. Everything which once told you, "I can't," or variations of that meaning, finally understand those thoughts. Understand those thoughts to be the simple habits of yesterday's mind, of yesterday's thinking, the simple crutches of distractions or safety mechanisms. And even though they were perhaps well-intentioned in some way, you realize now you are outgrowing those older ideas because you are now recognizing them for exactly what they have really always been. And continue to rest and relax. And as you do, maybe you feel yourself becoming lighter with this realization, as if a giant weight of expectation or the shackles of demands has now been lifted up and away from your shoulders. And this story, or this narrative that you may have once believed in, you may have once told yourself, however unconsciously, the way your life should be, the way your life ought to have been. This script you have been following, you know this story has been in misalignment in some ways with where you now wish to go. And you know this story, this self-created story, can be changed even deeper within. Because those imprints and those ideas and those structures are even now shifting and rewriting themselves, even as you here drift and relax. Because more and more you are moving down new pathways, pleasantly surprising yourself with your growing sense of self-control. So take this time here to look around you in this imaginary space as a new door begins to open for you. And realize what it is that your deeper mind now wishes you to see. As you move beyond that door, you feel your connections to your authentic internal world strengthening and rising and reaching out all around you like the powerful roots of a towering oak tree. And all this time your awareness is continuing to grow and expand within, penetrating down and down, deeper down, towards the universal source of your true life's energy. And you feel this source grounding you and connecting you to your center just as easily as taking in a deeper, longer, slower breath. Even just by breathing now, you are already remembering how wonderful it is to simply be alive. How right it can feel to love and accept yourself in this moment. As you allow all of this natural expansion to grow, at the same time you are allowing yourself to be unique. You are remembering you really are one of a kind. And so your life's purpose is also just as unique and individual to you, just as you are as unique and individual to this world. So relax and feel this tranquility, and as you do, you can take this very moment to ask yourself an important question. Why are you fighting so hard to always fit in? And sometimes, I'm sure you already know, we can spend so much time just struggling and trying to act and behave and to follow along with other people around us. With other ideas around us. With all of those influences around us. When so often we know the most interesting people, the most amazing persons we see and meet and remember from day to day are really those who inspire us by simply being true to themselves. Those individuals who march to their own beat. Those individuals who take great pride and pleasure in listening in, really listening in, to their very own tune. And now I want you to just imagine as best as you can, that you can borrow as much as you like of that positive inspiration from those very same people, only and always taking the best of that energy, as you still remember that you are equally unique, because you now free yourself from conformity. And if this conformity or this need to conform has been holding you back, you now instead let your mind branch out. Let yourself roam and explore spontaneously with such positive, free association. Imagine you are soaring now as an eagle across the widest fields of your life's best options. And really see and experience these images and these sights, these memories or daydreams, the very best of your heart's desires. As this beautiful trance world of pure inspiration unfolds right now around and below you. And so I want you to let your passions and your dreams sing to you their unique songs to your ears. And let your mind paint those pictures that are so personal that only you can tap into their meaning. The infinite resources of your own creativity, the infinite potential of your own deeper, unconscious mind. Can you glimpse where it is, or what it is, or how it is that quietly calls to you as you drift and daydream through this time and space? And if you see what you see as you explore your life's past, full of your inspirations and your moments of fulfillment, and just continue even on into your future, as you imagine all the time becoming more and more aware of those very specific moments which really do call out to you. Those specific moments that really do demand your attention in those memories or fantasies. Those moments that give you that innate recognition. And yes, you will absolutely know the ones that do. Because those moments and those experiences will just shine like powerful glowing lights. Beacons of light that draw your focus and awareness to them, calling out to your heart and your soul so very deeply. and giving you more and more clues towards that larger pattern being formed, colouring the way towards your most authentic, true life's purpose. Now, if you are ready to absorb yourself even deeper, I'd like you to imagine yourself just shifting in a different way. Perhaps even seeing yourself transforming. Through some different body shapes, different physical forms or symbols that are important to you. And it's really quite easy, you might surprise yourself to know, as you continue to just breathe and just relax. So easy to flow from your flight of soaring freedom in that eagle's form. As you survey the expanses of your own beautiful life's possibilities, you can now choose to float down and just become something more solid and more grounded as you land comfortably onto that soft earth and the soil below. Maybe you even realize you are now moving with the powerful steps of perhaps a bear on the ground, feeling those strong paws treading the warm grasses and over the smooth rocks. All the time you are moving with purpose and natural instincts, realizing in this form that there is no need to think about it. Because you just act. There is no need to analyze it, because you just know that the call of your wild nature takes absolutely no effort at all. And as you enjoy moving and experiencing in this very different way, you can even find yourself sniffing the clean, fresh air, or even hearing the running of distant, pure streams. Until you feel yourself treading even faster and faster. And looking down, you realize that those bare feet have now been transformed into the slender paws of a great cat, perhaps a jaguar or a cheetah. Or perhaps you see the feet there of a white or grey wolf. Or whatever animal or form you would enjoy transforming into. You realize you are now moving at speed over these long, open plains, moving with instinct as you splash and wade through those clear streams. And all of this time, your primal nature is returning to you, even as you just relax in this fantasy, because your unconscious mind recognizes the meaning and the importance in this way, the way to finally connect and tune in and feel those deeper impulses of wild and raw energy, the sensations of natural vibrancy, a life and a direction where the simple freedom of spirit comes back to you now, almost as if you were a young child once again, learning for the first time how to walk and how to behave. And so all of this time, you are still hearing my voice and my words. And now I ask you, what can you learn from these qualities of natural instinct? What can you learn from this time? As the colours of the green and brown trees may intensify, and the sounds of distant herds and flocks even calms you that much more, and the smells of fresh waters, and those beautiful flowers on the open fields, everything here is awakening deeper within you, the essence of who you truly are. Of who you once were and who you were born to be. And now let your powerful creative mind freely take you elsewhere. As you let those images go, and you find that new images and new experiences come to relax you even more as you connect and explore, and notice wherever it is that your deeper self wishes to take you now. And wherever your deeper mind wishes for you to go. Without judgment or trying to filter your imagination in any way. From the depths of the oceans to the hearts of bustling cities, to new countries and foreign landscapes, to the very ends of the earth and to the heights of the skies up above, and even beyond into those magnificent stars. Where do you find a sense of your greatest energy? Now let yourself step and float into those places. What gives you your greatest feeling of being confident and alive? And now let yourself move directly into those activities. What kinds of people do you feel most attracted to and positive to be around? And now let yourself imagine all of those people around you right now. How do you know when you are making a difference to others in this world? Now let yourself see and experience the most positive contributions you can make. And who would you be if you just let go now of all of those old, worn-out fears? Now let yourself experience that wonderful, expressive version of you where you have grown beyond all past restrictions. Now, all of this work, all of this trance work you are doing and have done, all of this may already be enough for you to know that sense of your new direction, your powerful life's purpose. But even if you have not yet consciously realized what all of this may mean, I want you to trust that you always can go just a little further and just a little deeper. And so, if you wish to continue discovering your life's purpose, then I want you to just scoop up and hold the closest, most positive feeling that has so far come to you. Just imagine yourself holding this feeling. However strange or unusual it may seem at first, just imagine taking that small seed or the tiniest voice of that purpose, and I want you to notice where that feeling or that voice lives inside of you. Become aware of which parts of you are lighting up as you pull that feeling even closer. And we are going to give you the real feeling of your life's purpose, even before you are consciously aware of what that may be. So imagine that you have a fantastic device on your forearm, something like a futuristic watch or a magical wristband, whatever you might choose that to be. As this device is so powerful, you know it can permanently change your own inner state just by turning up or turning down the intensity of your feelings always according to your own choice and safe control. And I want you to look down towards your arm in this scene in your mind. And imagine yourself making those changes. As you reach down and turn that dial and press those special buttons. As you take all of your feelings of happiness, all of your joy, all of your freedom and your sense of abundance, and take those natural instincts and all of that positive energy returning to you, and now power all of those together up to their very maximum. So if before you were just at a 2 or a 3 out of 10, now amplify those feelings up to 8, and now up to 9, and now 10 out of 10. Feel yourself subtly vibrating with your life's potential. Notice yourself radiating warmth as you breathe deeply and confidently, breathing as if you are now someone who really has found their true purpose. And focus on your feelings completely without judgment, and even turn that dial up to 11 now, and way beyond if you wish. Just feel the buzzing of being incredibly true to yourself, so authentic, so proud of your place in your life and your self-expression, because you are exactly where you wish to be. You are surrounded by those people who you wish to reach out to and connect with. And you see yourself easily exuding all of your natural charisma. All of your warmth and self-belief just flows out from you. So much so that the work that you do only returns energy to you, as each day you wake up renewed and refreshed with your purpose, because every part of you is in total alignment to your greatest goal. You have changed and created your very best life, created your life to be the way you have always wanted it to be. You are living and moving forwards like a flowing, powerful river. No matter what obstacles are in your way, you just easily keep flowing forwards and around anything in your path, because you know that your behavior, your habits, your thoughts, your actions and your deeds, all of these expressions are of your true self, and you feel within the deepest parts of you real happiness. Your mind is turned towards abundance, and finally you are evolving and growing each and every day of your life. Now, even this is not the final limit of your deepest realizations, because you are now going to use every ounce of these positive, powerful, amazing feelings to take your very next new breakthrough into your life-altering truest purpose. And as I count down from 5 to 1, I want you to keep all of that positive radiance growing within you, knowing you are safe, you are secure, and you are in control, as you are about to dive even deeper to your deepest answers, as your own feelings will now link and connect you to open and expand your mind in powerful ways. And when I reach the count of 1, you will find yourself having moved through a beautiful silver clouded mist, and you will float down into a majestic mountain valley and find yourself standing in a circle of ancient standing stones, where from that mystical circle a new powerful figure will appear to you. And you will realize that this person represents your highest wisdom. This person will take the form of your own higher self, your higher self who will be able to answer directly for you your most important questions to the meaning and purpose of your life. 5. Moving down through that silver mist. 4. Feeling yourself drifting down and down. 3. Floating gently and soaring comfortably down past those majestic mountain tops. 2. Down and down towards that soft ground and that clearing below. And now 1. That silver mist clears entirely away. And you are standing amidst a giant circle of stones. As up ahead of you, a figure appears. And now you see a very old and a very wise man or woman smiling there back at you. And you recognize your higher self is now before you, just smiling and welcoming you and waiting, patiently ready to answer your most important questions. And to your pleasant surprise, your higher self holds before them an ancient book. As you become ready and begin to ask your first question, your higher self simply turns the pages of that ancient book for you. And you realize that each and every page shows you something incredibly meaningful, be it a scene, or a memory, or a future vision, or the sounds of voices, or a song, and even feelings and thoughts will soon be revealed to your conscious mind. Just as soon as you choose to remember what you now understand, as every page of that ancient book creates a powerful new imprint for you, becoming the final pieces of that important puzzle which will only propel your life in your positive, authentic direction. And so the first question you ask your higher self is, who am I? Who am I really? However simple or complex you find the answer to be, just receive whatever that answer is right now. And the second question you may ask is, what do I love to do most above all things? And receive your answer, insights, or feelings, or knowledge, or sounds. The third question you can ask is, who do I most want to impact, inspire, help, affect, or contribute to in this lifetime? And receive your answer. The fourth question you may ask is, what do those people need the most from me? As you receive your answer, and the fifth question you may ask is, how do the lives of others change for the better as a result of what I can offer? And receive your answer. Now, finally, you may take this time to ask any other questions you have for your higher self, anything at all that you would like to know, especially as it relates to understanding your true life's purpose. And when you have received the answers to your satisfaction, you look up once more to the smiling, kind face of your higher self beaming back at you, and you feel yourself smiling too, understanding and gratitude, because this bond with your own sense of purpose is now established. And even as you give your utmost thanks and appreciation for everything that has been revealed, your higher self turns that ancient book to one last page, and as you peer down to look upon that page, you find yourself pleasantly surprised to blow off that older dust as you discover a new message there, or a message that may have always been there, and you see two simple words, and their meaning is written in beautiful ink in a handwritten script that seems so familiar to you. And with every part of your deepest understanding, you finally appreciate this message which reads, I can. Those two words, I can. And those words even take shape and form as they float up before your mind's eyes, as you watch them until they shrink down into a ball of small glowing light. And you feel yourself reaching out and gently pulling that ball of colour towards you, as you feel the urge and the want to place that light to your chest, feeling and enjoying the full strength of that meaning as it joins now into your heart. I can. And those powerful words now guide your way, as you know and understand that now you are free. Now is your time to honor and celebrate your life and your contributions and your connections to others, everything that is unique and special about you. All of this will now inevitably flow from you out into the world, because those words are forever etched into the book of your life's purpose. And from this moment onwards, you know you will live, you will act and behave, and you will consciously think everything that expresses your life's deepest purpose and true direction. Now as you bid a fond goodbye to your higher self's presence, you know you may return whenever you choose, as easily as taking this time once again to connect in this way. But for now, you begin to return back in your journey as you picture and imagine yourself gently walking that trail back along through that beautiful valley, walking and returning as you pass those stunning mountains. And allowing every part of you to assimilate and integrate your new learnings and understandings. And you feel more and more alert, more and more alive, and more joyously happy, perhaps the happiest you have ever been, striding forwards with the knowledge that deeply inside of you, this new script of purpose is even now being written, and your natural instincts to live with purpose are just as natural as breathing. Now this recording is about to come to an end, and if you are choosing to drift off to sleep now, then this is the time for both your conscious and your unconscious mind to just completely drift away, as you let yourself dream into your very best sound and refreshing night's sleep, waking again whenever you do, feeling incredibly good and full of your deepest purpose. But if you are needing to get up and continue on with your day or evening, then you can begin to reorient yourself to your fully alert, conscious awareness. And in a moment I will count up from 1 to 5, and when I say 5, you can bring yourself back to your full alertness, feeling wonderfully good in all ways, continuing to feel just as good as you feel right now. So 1, coming gently back towards your conscious awareness, and 2, each muscle and nerve in your body is feeling rested, rejuvenated, and refreshed. 3, beginning to look forwards to your life in these coming moments with your clearer purpose. 4, your eyes are sparkling and clear as if they've been bathed in fresh, clear mountain water. And 5, eyes wide open, coming back to your present surroundings, and you might like to stretch out or yawn or smile as you wiggle your feet and your toes